This video will show teachers how to use the new portfolio feature available in Canvas. So the first thing you'll do is go to your course and click on Settings and then Navigation. You'll need to publish the portfolio button here in order for students to be able to create these. So I've got my navigation button ready to go. I scroll down and click Save, and I'm going to open this up. So there are two different types of portfolios that you can use with your class. The first one is called an evaluation portfolio, and the other is a showcase portfolio. Showcase portfolios are student-driven, as in they go in, they click on portfolio, they create a showcase portfolio, and they get to decide what is included in it. An evaluation portfolio is something that can be created by a teacher and then essentially assigned to a course, and it can also automatically utilize Canvas submissions to assignments that you have in your class. So we're going to focus on creating an evaluation portfolio and show you what it looks like from a student's perspective as well. So I'm going to create a new one here, and then what I do is search for the course I want to utilize this in. Click on that. You can also set it up to be in multiple courses if you would like. From there, you give it a name. I'm going to make a ceramics portfolio. We're going to put some detailed directions in here, which is where you would put directions for your students on what needs to be completed. You can add a cover image, which is actually a requirement. And then it is kind of a banner image, so you may want to find something that is wide. And then you also have to add alternative text, which is what a screen reader would read. Next, what you'll do is you'll create evidence requirements. And the easiest way to do that is first by clicking the plus add requirement. You can either use an assignment that your students are submitting to your course. This is really the best way to use these portfolios, as it's just going to pull in the assignment that students already submitted for your class. They don't have to do anything in addition to that. Or you can create a new requirement, which really only lives in this portfolio and is not an assignment that they see on their to-do list. It's not something that's graded, so it only would live inside the portfolio. So I'm going to click Add Assignment from my class, and you can go through by searching and find multiple assignments from your class like this and checking the box. You'll notice I have 2 assignments selected, and then I click Add. I'm going to add one more, and we'll call this a professional experience. And you can give it a title and directions. You can add the skills that the students are going to be doing. And I'm just randomly adding some skills in here for now, and I'm going to click on Create. All right, now that I have those in here, I've got a professional experience and a couple course assignments. I'm going to click on Add Section, and I'm going to title the first section Projects. And I'm just going to check these 2 here. And I'm going to add another section and call it Work Experience and add Internship right there. And then down below, it's going to have these 2 skills linked right there. Okay. If I want to, I can click on Manage Sections, and I can choose the different requirements and plug them into the different sections. I can choose which one goes first or last. And then I can click on Save. I can also, of course, delete them. And now let's take a look at what it looks like from the student's perspective. But before I can do that, I need to make sure that I click this Publish Portfolios button along the top, and that essentially assigns it to all of my students. Now I'm going to act as a student, and I do need to click on Portfolio in order to find this. It's not going to show up in my list of assignments or in modules or anything like that. So I'm going to click on Portfolio, and I can see the evaluation portfolios that are assigned to me. I can see that it's not started, and then there's some indicators right here as well. Anything that's completed would be an assignment that you have a grade on. If it's in progress, that means the student submitted the assignment, but it has not been graded by the teacher yet. Something that's pending has not been assigned just yet, so it might be an assignment that's not available or something that's not published. And then lastly, not complete, of course, means that it's either missing or has not been completed yet. I'm going to open it up, and what I can do is I can see that these were graded assignments. I can click on this if I would like, and I can go to the assignment submission and see what I actually did for that assignment. This is the one that I actually have to complete, though. So I'm going to click on the not submitted one, the internship. I've got some evidence details that I need to insert here. And I could say that I did an internship at Valleyfair. Okay. I can reflect on that. I can attach files. And just for the sake of showing you what it looks like when they do that, I'll add a file. You can add a link if you would like. And you can also collaborate with other students in the class as well. So you can add students to collaborate on your portfolio if you would like. That's entirely within the student's control. Okay. Now I'm going to say that I'm done, and I'm going to click on Submit. You're going to see here that it's submitted, and that's all that I need to do. I'll also mention a couple of things that are nice from the student's perspective. I can export these as a PDF, HTML, or download the files associated with any of the assignments. I can share this out by creating a link that anyone with the link can view, and click on Copy, and then send that link out to people if I need it. Now we're going to head back to the teacher view. What I can see here is that I have one that has been started and one that's pending review. So I'm going to open that up. It's going to show any of the students that are in this class, and I can see their status. I can create a report if I have a larger class as well. I can just simply click on one. I, as the teacher, can then open up any of the things that still need to be looked at. Keep in mind that because these are course assignments and I graded them like normal, they're already done. I don't actually have to review them. This one's submitted. I have to open it up, scroll to the bottom. I can choose to review it. I can say request revision, not complete, or complete. I can give it a comment and then click on Submit Review. Close that down. And then if I go back to that portfolio home screen, you can see here that I have one student that has entirely completed their portfolio. And let's just take a look at what that looks like from the student's perspective as well. So now I can see that my portfolio is completed. I can click on it again, open it up, share it out, do all of those functions right here. If I want to see what the comments are for any of the different pieces that I submitted here as evidence, I can click on those, I can see the comment, and I can see who left me that comment. So that's how to use the portfolio feature now available in Canvas.